What's going on, y'all? My name is Josiah, and today I'm going to be reviewing to you guys Lego Ninjago Season 1. This is my first series review. Now I've been wanting to do this for the last few years now. I've been a big Ninjago fan, but I haven't been able to review it like I wanted to. So today I'm going to be reviewing the first season of Ninjago. And if I get enough likes, at least all I ask is for like 1 or 2 likes. So I get like 2 likes, then I'll upload season 2 on YouTube. So but yeah, we're gonna dive in straight to this. We're gonna dive straight into this video. I'm already finished season 1 and season 2. I've already watched them like 3 times already, but I haven't watched it since 2017, so I'm like kind of like rewatching the series and seeing how good it is. And Ninjago is hysterical, bro. Lego Ninjago is so funny. At least to me personally, it makes me laugh all the time. Like every time I watch it, I always laugh. I'm not even lying to you guys. So let's dive into this, and I'm gonna explain to you why I like this show so much, the good things about it, and the not so great stuff about it, the stuff I like and the stuff I don't really like. But there's not too much stuff I don't like, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if you like this video, if you want me to do some more. Like if you want me to make a series of like after I'm finished the Ninjago series, if you guys want me to make season reviews for more series, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let's get into it. So the series has gone through a lot of changes over the years, and I would just like to touch on a few things about this series. Now Ninjago is a classic series, to be honest with you guys. I've really enjoyed watching this series almost my whole life. It's a great series. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's just a great show. Okay guys, so before we get into this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. But this is on Netflix, guys. I don't know if you could see it properly, but this is on Netflix, of course. We have 10 seasons here, but that's not our problem. What we're worrying about. What we are worrying about, my bad. If you can, let me just zoom in here. So season 1 has 13 episodes, okay, and we're gonna get into each and every one of these 13 episodes, because these episodes are classic, and these episodes really helped launch the series into a whole. Now I think this is Ninjago at its peak, at its finest. We are just getting fresh off the pilot episodes, sorry. And now we're into an official season. I don't think the creators knew how big Ninjago was gonna be, but yeah, we're gonna jump right into this now. Okay, so some footage. I will be releasing some footage. I hope I don't get copyright striked, but if I do, then yeah, I can't continue this show. But we're gonna get into some footage right now. So here at the beginning, we have like a little speech from Sensei Wu saying, "Oh, long before time had a name, this and that." You know what I mean? Talking about the golden weapons and all that. Here we have Sensei Wu. Um, it's a really good show. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't see any problems with it. My favorite character is Kai, so from day one. But I've been a fan since season 2, when season 2 originally came out in 2013. That's when I found out about the series and became a fan of the show. Um, but yeah, the show is a classic. I think it's aged pretty well. The only differences are there's some voice problems, but other than that, it's pretty good. So season 1 opens off pretty basic with the ninja learning. Well, I just watched this, right, and I just found out that the ninja don't learn that much. They're learning how to play video games. That's what they're learning, and they're playing video games. And I like how Sensei Wu plugs it out in the middle of their score, just to give them like, because they've been lazy since the pilot episodes. They've been just slacking off, chilling, not doing much. You know what I mean? And I think it's really important. Sensei Wu reminds them that they got to keep on track and don't put off from tomorrow what could be done today. What I didn't like was the voiceovers for Cole and Kai. They got mixed up. Like right here, Cole is clearly, Kai is literally in Cole's voice. If we go back a few seconds, I'm actually turn on the volume just for this. This is the one time I'm not trying to get a copyright strike already, so I don't want to. This is the one time. But just listen to Cole's voice. Does it sound like Cole or Kai? Let me know. Kai is the red ninja, by the way. But yeah. Oh yeah, my favorite line in Ninjago is, "Are we saving a girl? Is she hot?"
Dude, we can train tomorrow.
We can train tomorrow. That sounds like Kai's voice. And they had some animation errors with the clothing. First off, for starters, there's a few scenes in the season where the animation, not the animation, but the clothes is kind of off. Like for example, in one of the episodes, I think at the ending of the season, Kai is like, we see him, they're having a talk about like the serpentine and whatever, and Kai was like, he has his like new gi on, but then in the next time we see him talking, he has the old one on. So there was an animation error, and this animation error continues into season 4. I mean, season 3 too has a little bit of it. I'm on episode 2 for season 3, but I've already watched this whole show like so many times, but I'm just rewatching it, and while I'm rewatching it, I want to review it. So season 1 is a very interesting season. I think it had a lot of development for the characters.
Merely scratch the surface of your full potential.
Right there, another wise quote from Sensei Wu. But yeah, season 1 I think is the ninja at their peak. The best way to start off the series. I really do think that this is a really good season. But the ninja do slack off a lot in this season, and that's because of the pilot episodes. The pilot episode, they're at their peak, they're at their full potential, and it just shows the ninjas getting lazy. You know what I mean? Not knowing how to use their golden weapons, and just slacking off. But progression does come. You know what I mean? It takes time, but progression does come indeed. Moments later, we find out that there is news that Lord Garmadon is apparently back in the village. So the ninja have to go and seek out Lord Garmadon and fight off again. Have a little one-on-one talk. Oh, come to find out, it's not Lord Garmadon, it's Lloyd Garmadon, his son. And everyone's hiding, but then once they see that it's Lloyd Garmadon, they all make a joke out of it, right? And I love their new gis, by the way. This is their dragon suit gi. We did see these gis in the pilot, but not for a long time. You know, we see it longer in this episode. And Ninja kind of like mock Lloyd and kind of like treat him like he's a little baby. But this is the beginning of Lloyd. You know what I mean? He was still progressing in the show. Jay's always the wise guy, especially from season 1, even the pilot. And we can see Jay's blossoming relationship with Nia as well in this show. So I really like that. Moving on to season 1, episode 2, which is called it's about Zane. Okay, it's about Zane, and we're gonna get into that right now. So home was a very interesting has a very interesting meaning. We've always seen Zane in this spot like he's been, but we always see that Zane is like, the smart one or the brains of the bunch, you know. But now they're starting to wonder, like, is he okay in the head? Because like, from season 1, from the pilot, Zane has always been acting weird. And we're seeing examples of this right now. But and him laughing at a crying scene. It's just silly. Pure comedy gold. Um, we get to see like how the ninja have all their stuff and how they all got mail, but Zane don't got no mail, and it's very sad to see that we don't see what happened to Zane's parents. We don't know about him at this point. We don't know what Zane is. We don't know if he's human or if he's an alien. But obviously, we know he's a human. That's a silly question to say. And by this point, Scales is trying to get the Serpentine, trying to be the head of the Serpentine. By this point, Um, and yeah, Zane's just trying to find his path, I believe, in this episode. But this episode has a lot of progression, especially about Zane. He finds this is when we see the bird for the first time too. We get a lot of fights, a lot of cool moments in this show, in this season too. And I think this is one of the best ones out of the early seasons, but it has a few flaws, like many of them do. They are homeless, but Zane returns with some good news. He found a place. You guys are probably wondering what this place is. Well, there it is. It's a ship. It's a pirate ship, sorry. But it has all the essentials, all the stuff they need. It's like a second house because their other one got burned down. And it's just crazy to see how Zane was able to find that. You know what I mean? We really get to see Zane's progression in this season alone. Um, we find out a lot about Zane, and we find out that Zane is more than meets the eye. So, yeah, on to episode 3. Season 1, episode 3 has the ninja in a whole new light. They've just moved into their new house. They gotta clean it up, of course. Um, and I like to see them in their old gis. These are my favorite. My second favorite. No, these are my first favorite gis. My second favorite gis are what they were in season 4. And we get to see a blossoming relationship between Jay and his parents. We get introduced to everyone's parents in the season, except for Kai's, of course, because we don't know what happened to his parents and Zane. But everyone, this is just about like learning and unlocking their full potential. Um, it's not really spoiling it because it's a good way to start off the series, just progression. And I think that's what a lot of seasons miss out on, like progression. Again, Lloyd is looking to find the next, to awaken the next Serpentine tribe. He wakes up the Fangpire and tries to get them to recruit. Meanwhile, they're just using him, and the snakes come. They pretty much destroy everything, and turn Jay's parents into snakes. Meanwhile, back here, the dragons are starting to go through their transformation, so they must fly off. Um, you know what I mean? Um, but who knows when they'll return? You know. So the ninja have to walk on foot. He finds them, finds his parents, but it's a trap. It's an ambush. But the ninja do find their way out of it, thankfully. And it's just a progression moment for Jay. The last one was for Zane. This one is for Jay. And I really like how they all have their own progression moments. I find that hilarious. And to me, Jay's the strongest out of the bunch. Not the strongest, sorry, the funniest out of the bunch. So you love to see the ninja in action and getting stuff done. And this is when they unlock their golden weapons, like their full potential of their golden weapons as well. On to the next episode. Episode is episode 4, Never Trust a Snake. Um, I will be ranking the episodes, but I might as well rank the episodes now. So this is episode 4. So season 1, episode 1 is a nice 8 out of 10. Season episode 2 is a 9 out of 10. Episode 3 is an 8 out of 10, and this episode is a 9 out of 10. We have a nice dream here from Zane. He envisions the Green Ninja. I believe in this dream. We don't know who this Green Ninja is, but we envision him. And he's fighting Lord Garmadon, and he has all these cool powers. And this is really when they get obsessed with the legend. They found out about the legend in episode 1, but this is when they start getting interested in the legend of the Green Ninja. They want to know more about the Green Ninja. They want to know who is the Green Ninja. And Kai gets the most obsessed about the Green Ninja. They all start fighting about it, but Kai has the most I guess ego about the Green Ninja because he wants to be the Green Ninja. So he's really gone through a lot of stuff. And meanwhile, while that's happening, the Serpentine is on the loose. And then they become friends, the Hypnobrai and the Fangpire. And that means Lloyd's got to get the heck out of there, or else he's going to be a Fangpire soup. Then we meet this new guy called this guy name again. I'm trying to remember his name. It's at the tip of my tongue. But yeah, this episode has a lot of progression. So Lloyd's causing trouble. Pretty much, the ninja have to go stop him. This season has a lot of ups and downs, but it's a great season all in all. I really like it. We get introduced to the Hypnobrai, and we get introduced to Samurai X in this episode. They have to fight Samurai X. And Samurai X ends up helping them, but we find out that Samurai X is Nia.